Are you looking for the best chiropractor for your specific needs? Are you looking for tips on how to find this chiropractor? Then this video is for you. I'm Dr. Karen Drummond, owner of Drummond Chiropractic, and I'm going to share the questions you should be asking and the things to look for during a treatment. So let's get into it. So first, get a list of all the chiropractors in your area. Ask friends and family what chiropractors they use. Look on the internet. You can check out Google, Facebook, even Yelp. Once you got your list of chiropractors, start calling. The number one question to ask a chiropractic clinic: does that chiropractor treat your specific condition? Did you know not all chiropractors treat the whole spine or the whole body? Some chiropractors just adjust the neck. Some chiropractors just work on the spine. But here at Drummond Chiropractic, we treat the whole body. If it's a joint, we'll work on it. Another interesting question to ask is if they need x-rays for every new patient that walks in. Now, to be fair, if you have a complicated case, you may need x-rays. Here at Drummond Chiropractic, we just do x-rays if it's medically indicated. So if we're worried you have a fracture or a tumor, we'll refer you out for those x-rays or an MRI to make sure an adjustment's warranted. But for most cases, a good history and physical exam will determine an adjustment is appropriate for your condition, and we will treat you the same day. And that's another thing you should ask is, do they treat on the same day? Some chiropractors have a rule. They do the history and exam on the first visit, and they don't treat until the second visit. So if it's important for you to get relief on that first visit, that's a good question to ask. Another important question to ask is, how long is a typical visit? If you're looking for a chiropractor that does more than just adjust the spine, if they're only spending a couple minutes, that'll give you a clue. Here at Drummond Chiropractic, we spend a good 15 minutes per patient because we need the time to do the muscle work, to do the education on showing how to do stretches and exercises at home to help speed your recovery. So if this is important to you, that's a good question to ask. If you already have a chiropractor that you really like, but you're needing to find a new chiropractor because you're moving away, then ask that chiropractor what university they got their doctorate degree at. That way you can ask future chiropractors if they went to the same school. Now, they don't necessarily have to go to the same school, but if they did, chances are they have the techniques that you know you like. If you have insurance, ask the clinic if they accept insurance. Also ask if they're a preferred provider, because that can save you money. And some chiropractors don't even bill insurance, so if they don't, you would be responsible for sending the bill to your insurance company. So after calling all these chiropractic offices and getting your questions answered, hopefully you found at least one that's worthy trying. So here's some things to look for during that first visit. Number one, did they listen to you? Did they give you the time you needed? Were they clear on their expectations, on your prognosis, how many visits it will take? Now, most cases should get some relief by the third visit and should be starting to wean from care by the sixth and be pretty much done by 12 to 20 visits. If their treatment plan consists of more than 20 visits, you might want to get a second opinion. If the chiropractor seems doubtful that chiropractic can help you, get a second opinion before you give up hope on chiropractic. And remember, if you're uncomfortable for any reason, you don't have to accept the treatment from the chiropractor. And if you decide to move forward with the treatment, make sure that if they're pressing too hard or too soft, that you communicate that to them. If they're making you feel uncomfortable in any way, just communicate that with them. If they're unwilling to modify their treatment style, then that is not a good fit for you. Another interesting thing to check out is the chiropractor open to you seeing other healthcare providers? I often work with massage therapists and acupuncturists, but if the chiropractor discourages you from seeing other healthcare providers, then you got to question if he has your best interests at heart. So let's say you like this chiropractor, and a few visits in, there's another thing you need to ask yourself. Is the chiropractor actually helping you? If after 3 to 6 visits, you're not noticing much improvement in your pain intensity, quality, or duration, or an improvement in the function of your body, you might want to get a second opinion. Another thing to observe is, are every visit exactly the same? Now, the first few might be, but as you improve, there should be some changes to your treatment. It should have less modalities, or at least the spacing of the treatments should increase. So if the treatments are always exactly the same, you might want to check out other chiropractors in your area. To be fair, if you're always going in with the exact same thing, it would make sense that your treatment's exactly the same. But if you're coming in with different things and the treatment's still the same, that's questionable. Remember, we chiropractors are your servants. So if you're not getting the help you're looking for and not getting the relief you need, you can fire that chiropractor. I hope this has helped you find the best chiropractor for your specific needs. If you have any questions or comments, you know we love hearing from you. Please post them below. And until next time, stay well.
The Drummond difference. The Drummond difference.